We're good to go. Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I am excellent today. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, not so good, but this is where you're here to help me.
Okay, okay.
This is exhibit A.
The walking taco.
Mm-hmm. What do you
Sounds
see, my jury number one?
I see I see.
Do I still have the attention of law enforcement on my YouTube channel? Do I still have the attention of people from the Attorney General's office on my YouTube channel? I'm going to take a wild guess and say yes, I do. Perfect. My audience and my subscribers are not dumb. I got some pretty smart ones. 3 days ago, a situation happened to me. And I was going to do a YouTube video about it the same time that it happened to me 3 days ago. But I decided to wait for a few days because I was screaming, my face was red, I was swearing, my family, my friends, and everyone is laughing at me, saying that I'm wrong. And I remember I have this one friend, she's white, and she told me one of the reasons why law enforcement doesn't take you seriously is because you come off as a madman and you scream and they're afraid of you. All right. Now, I quite frankly think that's an excuse, as usual, but I'm going to be cool today, and there's no reason to be afraid of me. I'm going to try to really talk this through like adults, because this is really serious to me. I have a couple people later on, and I'm going to get their opinion as well. But before we get to their opinion, I want to ask you people, what do you make of this? I'm going to show you a picture of something. I'm respectfully requesting that you be as honest as you possibly can when I ask you, after you see this picture, what do you make of this? I love my family, but fuck them. They're wrong. They're just black and white, simply wrong. And for some strange reason, this will get turned on me. They've already turned this on me. Many have turned this on me. It's never nobody else. It's always me. It's never no other companies and no corporations. God forbid a corporations get caught doing something they're not supposed to do. It's not them. It's me. It's always me. I'm an easy target. I've always have been an easy target. But let's work through this. I go to Costco. I like Costco. Costco's my happy place. The staff is beautiful. The staff is fun. The staff is nice. Everyone's polite. You got to be a member. They got pizza at the end. They got fudge. I love Costco. It's just, I like it. I never had no problem with Costco up until now. And I don't even think it's a Costco issue, but we'll get into it. I go to Costco and I see this box. What do you see when you see this box? Respectfully, please. What do you see? I need you to be honest with me. Well, you see a box. You see it reads the walking taco. You see, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say you see chips, you see cheese, you see sour cream, you see jalapeno peppers, and you see meat. That's what I'm going to take a wild guess and say that you see. I don't like to put words in people's mouths. I think that's very ignorant to do. But in my strong opinion, I think any investigator that has ever investigated me before is not dumb. Of course, you're not smarter than me, but you're not dumb. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that you are thinking in your head, if you were here with me, that you see meat, cheese, jalapeno, sour cream, and chips. I'm going to also take a wild guess for everyone, not just investigators, not just lawyers, not just prosecutors, for anyone who can read. What does it read? The Walking Taco. This not only shows a taco with chips, meat, sour cream, jalapeno peppers, but it also reads that this is a taco. So, the $1 million question that I have for everyone. When I open up this box, what do you think that is in this box? What do you think is going to be in this box that reads taco, that shows a picture of chips, meat, jalapeno, and sour cream and cheese? What the fuck do you think is going to be in this box, please? Okay. Chips. Fritos. Fritos that I've already bought. These are just Fritos. Doritos. Doritos that I've already bought and have. Doritos. One more guess. What do you think I'm about to pull out right now? That from this box? Cheese? Artificial cheese? Jalapeno? More Fritos. Really fast, what do you think I'm going to pull out this box right now? Sour cream? Meat? More Doritos. And that's all that's in this box. So, this whole picture right here is a fraud, is theft by deception, is a lie. is a scam and is false advertisement. This is not a taco. When I saw this box and I saw the walking taco, I text message, I took a picture, I sent it to my family and friends. I was so fucking happy. I text them, wow, I can't wait to go home and try this. I can't wait to see what this is about. It's a walking taco. This looks good. I got a Super Bowl party that I'm going to go to. Don't really care about football, but it's some of my friends, so I'm going to go. I was going to buy 5 or 10 of these boxes and go to the Super Bowl party. And I really put in my head, I'm going to be the talk of the party. Well, I'm already the talk of the party. I'm going to be the talk of the party when I get there, because every single person at that party is going to be saying, whoa, the walking taco, where'd you get this from? This is good. I was just in a good mood. I come home and there's just chips. So my family said, wow, a scammer finally got what was coming to him. That's funny. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not going to scream. I'm calm. Am I wrong? Did I misread this? Did I mislook into this? Where is the fucking taco that you promised me? Where is the fucking meat that you promised me? Where is the fucking jalapenos that you promised me? Where is the cheese? Where is all of this in the box that is on the picture? I ask a very simple question. Where the fuck is it? If I wanted Doritos, I would have just grabbed the box. See, they know. Now, I'm clearly not allowed to contact the Attorney General's office. Maybe I am. I'm not going to, just because I'm a man of my word. But if I was allowed to contact my Attorney General's office, Jesus Christ looking at me now, on my grandmother's soul looking at me now, I would file a complaint, because this is theft by deception. You deceived me. You did not put that this was just a bag of Doritos and just a bag of Fritos together, because you knew in your head that I would have just said, I already have Doritos, I already have Fritos. But the reason why you put it's a taco is to trick me. And it worked, by the way. Oh, it worked. I have been tricked. This might have been... No, Obama tricked me too. This might have been the second time that I have been tricked. No, yeah. This is the second time that I have been tricked in my life. And I don't think I've ever been tricked before. Every time anyone else tricked me, I went along with it to see how far they would go and take care of it later. We're going to get... You know what? I'm really thinking about filing a federal lawsuit. And I think some of you guys think I'm kidding, and I'm not. This is big business. Because if we let them get away with it this time, they're going to continue on to get away with it the next time. This really bothers me. And I know some of you guys may be laughing, saying, Eric, it's not that big of a deal. Eric, it's just chips. Eric, I'm sure it only cost a few dollars. That's not the point. The point of the matter is you get to have false advertisement, and you made me believe all the way from Costco to home that I was about to eat a burrito. My friend's sister makes a really damn good chip salad. And there's Doritos in the chip salad. I like people who add to stuff, who create things. I was very let down. I was very disappointed. I suffered a lot of mental illness because my family and my friends were making fun out of me and they were laughing off the top of their lungs. And I love my family, but you're wrong. You're not going to turn this around on me. This is a fucking picture of a taco. This reads taco. I am not in the wrong for thinking that this is a taco because it looks like a taco. It reads a taco. I'm not in the wrong. I'm just not. When I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong, and I will sincerely apologize and try to make an attempt to shake your hand and request, how can I make this up for you? This has been a learning experience. I'm sorry. I want to move on and put this behind me. How can I make this up to you? I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. This tricked me. You know what? You know what? I'm going to be okay. You know what I'm going to do? I just thought of something. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these calls from a couple people and I'm going to ask them. But you know what else I'm going to do? I just realized this. I am going to pick 12 hypothetically in a few minutes. And I'm going to represent myself. I'm going to the Federal Dirksen building in my mind. I'm paying $420 in my mind. I'm going to dress up and I'm going to talk to you bitches like you are a jury. See, no one could make my bond $1 million right now. I'm allowed to talk to a jury right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to whip out my communication skills, my psychological profiling skills, and after I take these couple calls and get their opinions, I'm going to pick 12 here shortly. And I'm going to I'm not going to give it all to you. A hair, just a hair. People say, oh, you're a good bullshitter. You're a good bullshit artist. You know how to communicate. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just gonna do a little. Let's take these calls. I'm okay.
Okay.
So, from a psychological point of view, life is about making myself feel better. You look nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I am going to pick 12 juries in my head, and I am going to hypothetically have opening and closing arguments on something that's very important to me.
Okay.
I believe I want you to be on the jury.
I'm honored
Thank
and
you.
I'm intrigued.
So I have a couple questions, obviously. Would you consider yourself to be, and I already know the answer to this, I just want it for the record. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person?
Absolutely. Yes.
Would you consider yourself to be a fair person?
Oh, yes.
Would you consider yourself to be someone, no matter how much money someone has, if they did something wrong, would you consider to be a person that speaks on it out loud and says, with all respect, you did something wrong?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. And that's why we're friends. That's why you're on this jury. And this is why I don't have ugly people on a jury. It's good looking people. I am going to show you something.
Okay.
And rather you, I mean, we're obviously friends. You like me and I like you, but
Yeah.
put that aside just for the time being. When I show you this, I would like you to tell me, what do you see? Okay?
Okay.
So I'll tell you the story in a minute, but let me show you first. This is exhibit A.
The walking taco.
Mhm. What do you
Sounds
see, my jury number one?
I see it looks like the promise of two different types of like bags of chips, like nachos. They look like two different types of nachos in bags.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you see cheese?
I see cheese, I see peppers, I see maybe they're diced tomatoes. It's hard to tell. Maybe some kind of meat, it looks like. Yeah, they look loaded. They look loaded. Like they're definitely topped with things.
Right. So would you say it's safe to say that these are tacos?
Um, I mean, I would think it's safe to say they're nachos, but but they have the same ingredients as a taco.
Okay. Do you think it's safe to say that you see the word taco?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it's safe to say, and I know you already said it, I just want to make sure. Do you think it's safe to say that there's cheese in this picture?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it's safe to say that there's some type of jalapeno hot
One
peppers?
yes, 100%.
Okay. So, if you are walking in the store and you see this big box, do you think it's safe to say that you're kind of gonna be excited to come home and eat a walking taco?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that being said, juror number one, when I open up this box, I'm gonna pull out everything in this box for you.
Because I'm already having a mental expectation going of what's going to be in this box.
Absolutely,
So surprise and delight me, my friend. Surprise and delight.
absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. So, what do you think is gonna be in this box when I pull it out?
Well, because it's like pre-packaged, I would guess little cheese cups, like some kind of little like nacho cheese cups, maybe some kind of like a picante or a salsa,
Mhm,
unless they could do yeah, I would think some kind of salsa. Um Definitely like a cheese, like a nacho-y cheese and chips. The
mhm.
two different types of chips that they showed.
Okay, so let the record reflect that there should be at least some type of salsa. You would think that there'd be some type of cheese, et cetera, et cetera. I'll take those 2 alone, right?
Yeah,
So, it's simply a bag of Fritos.
but just shaped different.
Yeah, just shaped different. Simply a bag of Doritos. And just to be a fair person, not to repeat myself, I just wanna be fair to the company. There's multiple items of Fritos, Doritos, Fritos, Doritos. And we can go on, but I'm not going to. It's just a big box of Doritos and Fritos.
Just in a weird shaped bag. Now, does can I ask you, just does the bag open in the way that it's portrayed? Like, is there like an easy tear? Because on the
Oh,
box, the way that they have it, like it's like an easy, like the way it should open. I mean, irregardless of the fact that there's none of the toppings, which I would expect, they're just different shaped bags. But
no,
I'm
no, no,
wondering, easy
absolutely.
access.
The jury, they have questions. So I
Yeah.
want to answer the questions. So this bag is sealed,
I see.
no
Yep.
tricks. As far as trying to answer your question of how does it open,
Yeah.
um, they have a little tear right here,
Okay.
and I could just tear it, which is very easy to open.
No, this is important, Eric, because if it doesn't tear on that straight kind of, if it's like a cheaper bag, it could go down. And if they're promising this is something that like a container that you can eat out of, it needs to rip evenly.
Okay. So
So look at that.
you have educated me on something, and obviously I'm not going to dismiss it.
Mm.
This does open up evenly. So you are correct on that, and I do sincerely thank you for bringing that to my attention. So this is a bag, and it
Mhm.
opens up evenly.
But it's just a chip.
There's
Eh,
no meat,
there's
there's no
nothing.
hot pepper, there's no sour cream, there's
I mean, it really should be advertised like top yourself, like create your own walking taco. Do you know what I'm saying? Like create your own walking taco because
Mhm.
I'm expecting that there's at least something. Obviously, it's a shelf stable product. I'm not really anticipating there's going to be meat or produce to put on there, but cheese or something.
At the very minimum. I was expecting when I got home, I would have a taco. I could have easily, with 100%, went to the gas station and bought a bag of Fritos and Doritos if I knew they were going to pull this.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like a bit of false advertising. I mean, the name is when I saw the name, like the first thing that came to my walking taco, like a single girl's travel vlog or something. I'm like, what is this walking taco? But yeah, there's nothing really taco about it because there's like when I think tacos, I don't think Doritos. I'm going to be honest. When I think tacos, I think flour tortillas or like actual taco shell. I don't think
I
about
think what's
Doritos.
on the picture.
Yeah, they look like, loaded nachos. But it should be advertised as build your own. So while you're at the store that you need to buy the meat, you need to buy sour cream, you need to buy the cheese, you need to
Yeah,
buy the salsa.
yeah, yeah,
It
correct.
should say not included, not as pictured or something. There should be, is there any disclaimer on that box that says not included or anything
So,
about what included?
so that's what my stupid cousin asked me, who I
Mhm.
love dearly. He said, read the fine print.
Right,
Let's just say hypothetically that I don't know how to read.
right. And you're basing on
I'm
yeah,
going off of the picture because where the deception comes in is the picture, is the cheese, is the meat, is the jalapeno, is the actual taco,
yeah, yeah.
the word taco itself. So
Feels misleading. It feels misleading, the whole thing.
yeah,
The way
and it's in this big box and it's
yeah,
black, which is my favorite color. And I went to the store and I text my family. I'm like, this is going to be interesting. I got super excited the whole way home, which is about a 20-minute drive home. I'm thinking I'm going to eat a taco. I
yeah.
can't wait to dig into this. And I open it and it's simply a bag of Fritos and Doritos. And it was a very bad day. My family, my friends, they were laughing at me. They said I
My,
was in wrong. I said I'm
no, you know what? You and I live halfway across the country away from each other, and I could smell the disappointment from here. I know you were disappointed. It was a big letdown. You felt like you'd been had.
yeah,
That's the way I would have felt. Yeah.
yeah, I totally believe that. So and I thank you. I do. So to go in your to answer your original question, what is on here? It reads, and I quote, 14 individual bags, 7 - 3, 1/2 ounce each, 7 - 2.5 ounce each. Total net width 42 ounces, 2 pounds, 10 ounces, 1.2 kilograms. It does not read like you suggested, need your own meat, need your own cheese, need your own jalapeno. What you see on the picture is not here. What it does read is 7 the Walking Taco Frito Scoops corn chips, 7 the Walking Taco Dorito Nacho Cheese flavor tortilla chips. It doesn't even add in the words there are Cheetos or Fritos in here. It just says 7 Walking Fritos and 7 Doritos. It doesn't
Yeah,
even
and how are you supposed to know what's the difference between a walking Frito and a regular Frito? You might read that and make the assumption that a walking Frito, I see it. You might think that a walking Frito is going to come with these things. It's going to come with, you're going to open the bag, there's going to
Mhm.
be a little pouch of cheese sauce, a little bit of salsa. I mean, even in the individual, So, it might only be 7 or 14 total bags, but you're, expecting when you open it, there's like a little travel-y size
Right.
sauce, a little travel-y size cheese. Because it's called there a walking Frito and a walking Dorito. So now like you're thinking, oh, they're different somehow than
Mhm.
regular. The only thing really different is the packaging. Um, it's you don't have to reach your hand in. No more messy cheesy dust on the hands, I suppose. But it's not what they're advertising, and nowhere does it says not as pictured or they have to have those little disclaimers, like enlarged to show texture, like they have those kinds of disclaimers on products. There's nothing on there that says products not as featured or chips only. Add your own, whatever. So your expectations were just let down. And I can see.
They were. Thank you. Thank you. So
Yeah,
I could agree with, they call it the walking taco.
yeah,
Now, if they really want to take it here, I'll take it there. I'll go over there with them. First of all, this taco, it's not a taco, but even if it was a taco, it's not walking. That's false advertisement. Now, for those who want to question me on that, I will bring up common case law. Red Bull, which I'm a fan of,
mhm,
they were sued. And the reason why they were sued is because some person thought it gave them wings. It gave
like,
him wings. He jumped out the window.
oh god,
Now, to someone like you and me, that's kind of like, come on, that you're not, knock it off. But
yeah,
he won the lawsuit because Red Bull said it gives you wings and it doesn't give you wings.
no, so it's like a false promise.
It's a false promise, but I'm willing to go halfway with them. I know this taco doesn't fucking walk. I'm okay. But now I come home and I find out it's not even a taco.
Yeah,
I have to draw the line somewhere.
yeah,
So,
and there should be more of a clarification, like like an enticing, like build your own walking taco, like and the suggested recipes on the back. Wouldn't that be fun? Or a QR code that takes you to suggested ways of using the chip. Create your own walking taco recipes here, blah blah, and then have like some kind of QR code that shows you all the different things you could do and why it's called a walking taco. So you can walk around with the bag. You don't even need to put it in another container. Yeah, we get it. Cool. But give us throw us a bone here.
yeah, and I'm even trying to play along with them. And I have
Yeah,
one more question for you. You're awesome. I'm glad we got to catch up.
yeah, me too.
Even if I'll ask the question and after I explain this. Even if I go ahead and I play along with them, and now I have the bag, and now I have the scoops. They're just
Yeah.
Fritos, okay? Where in God's name do they think I'm going to get the meat from? I guess I got to go to the store and buy the meat. Then I got to cook the meat. Then I got to spice up the meat. Where am I going to get the meat from? Do they think I'm going to take the meat and put it in the bag?
I mean, I guess they're trying to build this idea, but it needs to be said, it needs to be labeled somewhere on the product that, picture not as shown, suggested ideas, top with meat, top with I mean, I guess they're thinking that. Is it more of a sturdy bag? Let me ask you, or is it flimsy like a
Yeah.
typical chip bag?
That's another thing I was going to
Not
bring up. This is just a regular, to
it's
me,
not yeah,
this is just a regular chip bag. So I'm
yeah,
gonna put the meat, I'm gonna get the Doritos that they have in here, and I'm gonna put the Doritos in here. I'm gonna get the lettuce. I'm gonna get my own cheese. The cheese is gonna melt this bag. I'm gonna get my own jalapeno. And what am I in prison? I'm
yeah,
gonna have to shake it. I mean, I've already done that for 3 years. I'm gonna shake it up, and then I'm gonna have a taco. It's not the and it's not walking, but I'm the one who created this taco,
yeah,
not them. But
yeah.
all right. Thank you. So my last question to you, since you are part of my imaginary jury,
Okay,
I am seeking two things in damages
okay,
from the company. One, I'm requesting that they remove this picture
Mm.
and simply put chips. So people like me and other victims who walk by the store and they see that they're going to get all this and they think they're going to get all this, that they're not going to. I'm requesting that they remove this
Mm.
and taco because it's not. And the other thing that I'm requesting is $1 million for pain and suffering. Would you grant me those two requests so this way the company won't do that anymore? And some of that money that I would receive from the $1 million, I would open up my own walking taco, but I wouldn't call it walking. I would call it the still taco. And then I would create my own box, and then I would have cheese. Obviously, I would endorse you if it's legal. I would have my own chips. I would have my own fork. I would use some of that money to create my own thing so we could start a movement.
Yeah, and you know, you would definitely like label it like a kit, like right, like what you know, your own taco kit. But as far as the punitive monetary seeking, like the damages you're seeking, absolutely, I would grant you the $1 million. The requirement to remove the pictures, I don't know if there could be some kind of a stipulation as to like it's either remove the pictures or have a disclaimer, not item not as shown, item not as pictured,
Agree.
suggested the suggested use. Like there needs to be some kind of a clarification as to what's going on.
I will work with them on that. I can't work with the $1 million. I need that, but I will work with them on what you just said. There
Hmm.
needs to be some type of batteries not included.
Yes, yes, right on.
That's what there needs to be. There needs to be because they tricked the living, excuse my language. They tricked the living shit out of me. They got me good. I was so happy when I saw this. I was wondering who came up with this invention.
Right.
And then I came home and it's just chips, the same chips that I've already bought from this company, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, all right. I am going to move on to my next caller. I cannot thank you enough for
My
your
pleasure.
integrity, your honesty. Thank you.
You're
And thank
welcome.
you for awarding me the money too.
Yes, yes. You know, people. I think we have rights sometimes that get overlooked as consumers. You know, and we're taken advantage of. So that's where I really can see that the damage. I mean, you might not ever trust another product again. I mean, this could really scar you to where you're not, you know, trusting companies, not trusting the advertising that's being presented to you. So yeah, I think it's due. It's definitely due.
Yeah, this kind of did scar me. I think I need like medication, like more. I just it this it makes you're right. You said it 100%. Now when I go to the store, I'm
Yep.
gonna I get nervous. I'm
Yep.
scared now. I'm scared. I want to open up the box before I purchase
Right. Right. And
things.
they frown upon that. Like we're not allowed to do that. Yep. I
Yeah.
hear you.
It's
Yeah.
so I need some of this money to see a shrink and a doctor to see, yeah, it's
And a
scarred
good
me.
life coach. I got you. I
Thank
know.
you so much. Hey, we're gonna be in touch. Text me later, okay?
All right. Take care, my friend. Good luck on your mission.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
So I have a very sad story that I'm asking a few people, and I want your honest opinion. I in
Okay.
my head am picking 12 jurors, and I feel I have integrity, and the people around me I think have integrity. So that's why I wanted you on here. Before we begin, I have three simple questions for you. Would you consider yourself to be a fair person?
Yes,
Would you consider yourself to be an honest person?
absolutely.
I like that. Okay. So when you see this box, Can you please tell me what you see?
I see a bag of chips
Mhm,
turned into a yummy lunch.
mhm. Do you see cheese?
And I do see cheese.
Do you see what looks and appears to be jalapeno peppers?
Yes,
Do you see sour cream?
I do.
Do you see meat?
Yes.
Do you see where it reads taco?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I open up this box, and you're jury number two, just so you know,
Okay.
what do you think is in this box?
Bags of chips.
Okay. What else do you think is in this box?
Perhaps the toppings to create a walking taco.
Such as what?
Maybe a packet of sour cream. Maybe a container of guacamole.
Mm, very good. Yeah. Okay. Now, you would think that, right? So I'm going to pull
Yeah.
out what's in this box.
Okay.
Bag of Fritos,
Mm-hmm.
bag of Doritos,
Okay.
bag of Fritos,
Yeah.
bag of Doritos,
Yeah.
and that's it. There's a lot more, but I'm not going to take your time. It's all Fritos and Doritos.
Hmm.
So I'm walking through Costco. I love Costco. It's my happy place. I'm happy. And I see this box here, and I'm texting my friends, and I'm so happy that there's a walking taco. I can't wait to get into it. It's just Cheetos and Doritos, and I was made fun out of from my family and friends. I was depressed, still am. I could have already had Cheetos and Doritos already stored. So
Yeah.
I am considering filing $1 million lawsuit for death by deception, pain and suffering. And I think they should knock this off because I have a Super Bowl party to go to, and I thought I was going to be the talk of the time, talk of the party with this. I would have
Mm-hmm.
looked like a moron just walking in with Cheetos and Fritos. So,
Right.
do you think it's wrong that my family and my friends said that I was in the wrong because they thought they knew it was just chips?
So majority of your family knew that was just chips.
All of them. All my friends, all my family said I was an idiot and I should have known this was not a taco. But I said to
Mm.
my, and I love my family and friends. Well, some of them anyway. And I said, it's on the box. It
Yeah.
shows a picture of cheese, meat, jalapeno. And then my family says, how do you think that they would keep the meat warm, Eric? And I said to myself, I'll answer that, but that sounds like a diversion. And it sounds like you're trying to get me to take responsibility for them. Before I answer that, why would they put and advertise this on the box if you're going to come and hit me with questions of how are they going to keep this? Isn't it false advertisement?
Okay. Interesting. Yes. To me, that is the same type of packaging as one of those one skillet meal packages where it's add your own meat. You know
Okay,
what I'm talking about?
I do.
So this gives the same idea there. Like this is like a taco in a kit, a taco kit, if you will, add your own meat kind of a situation.
Correct. And it is humanly possible to take one of these bags, if they provided what was in the picture, I could put it in
Mm,
the microwave. It's a quick taco. That's what I was under the impression of. Worst comes to worst,
yeah.
I could
Yeah.
put it in the microwave like nacho cheese and melt the cheese. So I'm not crazy, correct?
It is false advertising. You would have to read the fine print to see what exactly was listed in the contents of the box.
That's why you are a genius, and I agree with you 100%. So let's read the fine print. We could read it together.
Okay.
At the bottom, it reads, and I quote, 14-inch individual bags, 7 3.5 ounce each. Total net width 42 ounces, 2 pounds, 10 ounces, 1.2 kilograms. It does not say batteries not included.
Right.
That is my closing argument that I was going to save, but I think because of my family and friends, and some may be watching, when there's a toy, when I was a kid growing up, they showed Glow Warm, and they showed how beautiful Glow Warm was, but it needs batteries. It requires batteries, and they wanted to let the parents know before you invest into this Glow Warm that may be pricey, you also need to invest in the batteries too. These guys should have said, meat not included, peppers not included, sour cream not included, cheese not included. Th- I can't
Right.
scream in front of you, but boy, I was screaming. I was off the top of my lungs. My face was red, especially when my stupid family and friends who I love dearly said that I was in the wrong, and they tried to turn this around on me. There is absolutely no reason for this company to say that this is the walking taco, because first of all, it's not walking. It's just sitting there. But I knew that. I'll go along.
Yeah.
I knew that. Trying to be cool. I get it. Third of all,
Yeah.
which is extremely important, it's not a taco. This is nothing more but Fritos and Doritos in a bag.
Yes. Yes. They could have solved this problem by saying the walking taco bag of chips.
Walking taco bag of chips. Okay, yeah,
Because I would
because it
say we do take our Cheeto bags and we'll slice off the top and add all those yummy toppings. We do that. That is a go-to meal in our household. But knowing that they've created a special bag to make it more accessible to eat out of, they should have identified that that's what the walking taco is. It's the bag. Their cute name for the package of the chips.
thank you. And I appreciate you. You're honest, you're intelligent. I y- I appreciate your input on this matter. Now, my final question before I let you go, because I have one other person to get to, and then I'm going to go ahead and make my decision on what my next move is going to be. If we were hypothetically in court and I was representing myself and I was pro se and I filed a federal lawsuit that only cost approximately $420 to do. And obviously I'm not looking like this because this is just my Batman disguise. And you were part of the jury. And in the end, I ask you, along with 11 other of my American peers who I love dearly, would you award me $1 million for pain, suffering, emotional distress, getting made fun out of by my stupid friends and family, and thinking that I'm going to eat this wonderful taco the whole way home that was approximately 30 minutes from Costco? And then I just open it up and it's simply a bag of Fritos and Doritos that I have here. Would you award me this money to get over this problem and they could stop doing this advertisement, and with some of the money that I get, I would open up a real taco that doesn't walk, but all the great guacamole and stuff will be there. Would you award me this money as a jury number two?
I would. I would, because $1 million is just a drop in the bucket for Dorito and Frito.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. When I get this money, I'm gonna somehow try to give you something so we could start our own thing, okay? Thank you.
Lovely. Lovely. Best of luck.
Thank you so much. You have a very, very great day. Thank you. I
You
appreciate
too.
your I appreciate your time for being on this jury. Thank you. I know it's not easy to come here and do this, and the sandwiches suck. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm okay, thanks. Second, what can I get?
I would like one taco.
You want a hard shell taco regular? Or chicken?
Hard shell taco regular.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Before I order this hard shell taco, does it come with meat and lettuce and cheese?
If it's regular, yes.
All right. Have you ever heard of the walking taco?
The walking taco?
Yeah.
No, can you describe it or explain it to me?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I got
Is
it.
that me right now? Am I walking? Is
No.
the taco walking?
No, you're you're not walking.
I am.
Are you walking? Okay, so you're walking and talking. So I go to Costco.
A taco?
Yeah, I go to Costco. Can you see on the camera the walking taco?
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't? I'll show it to you when I get up there.
Okay, just don't bring no problems, Harlan.
I'm not gonna bring no problems. They
Okay.
misguided me. There's no meat. I'll show you when I get there. But I want. Yeah. Thank you. I'll see
Okay.
you soon.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you? Look at what Costco did.
Taco.
What do you think is in here?
Yes, ma'am, it is. Chips
What else?
with the sauce, the taste and the flavor of it.
What else?
What else is in there?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 second. 2 different type of chips.
It's just Fritos and Doritos.
But it's the flavor.
No. There's no meat. There's no sour cream. There's no peppers.
But it's supposed to be flavored.
Nope. It's just regular Doritos and Fritos.
Oh, I understand what this is. So what this is that you're supposed to rip it open. But what you can do, and I can advise, if this is a walking taco, so it's just specifying that you can shake the bag and rip it open. And you can actually come to Taco Bell and order a side of meat and
That's
cheese.
a lot, but that doesn't
That
say.
is.
But it doesn't say it on the box
No,
though.
it is only promoting the bag that is able to be ripped at the top evenly
Yeah.
and be added. Stuff like a walking taco kind of thing.
I'm gonna check the taco when you give it to me because everything is gonna be in it.
Yeah,
Taco Bell does it right.
right.
This place does not do it right.
No, that's just a promotion of a bag that you can use
Right.
to add the ingredients to
Yeah,
Taco Bell.
but it didn't say that in the front of the bag.
No.
It makes me think there's a meat, lettuce, sour
Well,
cream,
it's actually
peppers.
the bag that is built to be ripped in the top that you can open and just eat while you.
Look, grab, if you don't mind, can you grab my taco? Yeah, I'm gonna show you what it's supposed to look like. I am. Like, this isn't hard. It should say the bag for walking taco.
$209, sweetheart.
Huh?
$209.
Oh, I didn't even pay you.
No,
There you go. Thank you.
no problem. Sweetheart.
It's okay. Thank you.
No problem. So you could like grab the taco, like flip it in there.
Can I show you something? Can I show you something really fast? See, so this is a taco. Look at here. There's cheese, There's meat. There's lettuce. Everything is here. There's nothing over there in that box.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
no problems though.
No, I like Taco Bell. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a nice day.
Thank you.